Welcome back, everybody, to the Colorado Rockies franchise on MLB The Show. We find the Rockies here in the 2025 season in first place right now. We have a slim lead over LA, but we're still without Rafael Devers for more than a month and have some games against the Dodgers upcoming. Now, I wanted to highlight Luis Severino in this episode because we've talked so much about Jake DeGrom and his fantastic start, but Luis Severino has actually been better in a lot of ways. We have a really good starting rotation, and I like our pitchers overall, but I gotta bring up, we're actually slipping a lot in some of these rankings, and we are allowing the second most home runs in the majors right now. Yonny Chirinos allowing 12 and 52 innings is ridiculous compared to what he's done in the past. We have Corbin Burnes also struggling with the long ball, and some of the relievers as well. Now, we do play in Coors. This was to be expected. It just hasn't been this bad before in the series. Maybe going back to like season 1 before we really redid this starting rotation. But I want to take you into Luis Severino's start today against the Dodgers, and you know it's a good day when your first pitcher appearance is in the batter's box and not actually pitching, because we're up 6-0, handing off this lead to Luis Severino and his 2.1 ERA. Great start to game 1 here in LA as Mookie Betts lines a base hit into left field. Now, this is a potent lineup here. You don't celebrate the win up 6-0 against the Dodgers with 9 innings left to go as Betts works himself into scoring position. But you sure feel good with Sevy on the mound. Got him outside. 98 on the fastball. Strike 3. Let's go to Cody Bellinger with 2 down. He chops this to the right side. And the play is made. We work around the Betts single and stolen base. And then add on even more runs. It's 8-0, bottom of the second inning. As that's driven deep down the left field line as Geronimo is over to make the catch with room to spare. Severino comes in over an 11 K per 9 and a FIP in like the 2.5 range, I believe. Ahead here, 1-2. He gets the changeup for strike 3. That one left a bit up, but at least outside. We go bottom 3, Betts again. Always a tough at-bat against him, but the changeup does get strike 3. With 2 down, chasing the fastball away. Severino really on his game today. Strike 3, looking this time. Going back to that changeup. Only 1 hit through 3 here for LA as we go bottom 4. It's Corey Seager taking a fastball away as he falls behind 0-2. And he'll strike out as well. Severino finding a lot of success with that changeup today. Bellinger with Severino 51 pitches in. He does fall behind and can't get the call on the inside corner. So another base runner. Now Will Smith behind the fastball up top. 0-2 count. No call there on the close change or the fastball. Just can't get that inside corner. 3-2 to Smith. And it's in the air. Blasted to center. Back and gone. LA is on the board. Number 9 on the season for Will Smith, who really took his power to the next level last season. It's 8-2. Severino comes back with the changeup again to get McKinstry here in the 5th inning. And Mookie Betts with 2 down. A line drive into center field, and it's caught. Overall, this was a solid start for Severino. I'm guessing he was pulled here because of the large lead. He was only 80 pitches into his day. He was doing well. You don't normally see the AI make the call at that moment. We go bottom 9. It's 9-4. Geronimo on the long run makes the catch. Runner tags up to third and gets there safely. 1 away. Scott Oberg trying to finish this one off as he saws him off for out number 2. And that just leaves Edwin Rios. Strike 3 on the slider, and that's a Game 1 win for the Rockies. Nice to take this first one in LA, as we have struggled against this team a lot in the series, but I think that the pitching we have right now gives us a real fighting chance. And that's with Corbin Burnes struggling. Severino and DeGrom are both pitching like aces right now, so it's awesome to have that situation. So we win Game 1 against LA. Game 2 is going down to the wire. We rally late with 5 runs over the 8th and 9th innings to put us within striking distance here. Runner at second, 1 down. Josh Bell facing Tommy Kahnle. Strike 3 on the changeup, and Bell is frustrated with that one. That leaves it all up to David Geronimo, who was really heating up before this series against LA started. And he swings through the slider, top of the zone. That was the pitch you want to take advantage of. And now the Rockies down to their final strike. Got him! High fastball, Geronimo down swinging, and the Dodgers bounce back in Game 2, making this a half-game lead again in the NL West. Final score, 9-8, as they actually got after DeGrom in this one. He only lasted 2.2 innings, gave up 7. So perhaps the worst start this year for DeGrom. That just leaves Game 3 now. Corbin Burnes taking the mound, trying to hold on to first place for as long as possible. We're really just trying to make do until Devers gets back. But Josh Bell does make that a lot easier. 2-0 here. Colorado, there's a drive left center field. Hit pretty well, and that one is down on the warning track. It stays in the yard, and Bell will make his way to second base. Honestly, the drop-off from Devers to Bell isn't super significant. I think what we're missing right now is consistency at the plate, as Dustin May picks up the strikeout, and another one to end the inning. But also, the pitching is in a weird spot right now. It's without a doubt stepping back from where they've been. But the game is tied up here in the 4th inning. Nice play there by Bell. And double play. Corbin Burnes trying to turn his season around, and this game remains tied in the 7th inning. Josh Bell's 2 for 3, hitting the ball real well this year. And he's out in front, pulling this one down the right field line. And it's played in foul ground, as that does not advance the runner. Ty France up next, full count. He blasts this one in the air to center field. Bellinger after it to make the catch on the edge of the grass. After the higher scoring game the day before, now a low scoring one going into the 9th. Josh Bell, 2 down, top 9. He does get ahead, 2-0. And that's lined into right field and caught. Bell hit the ball really well in this matchup, but we're trying to force extras. Runner at first, Taylor Rogers on the mound this time, as Teoscar Hernandez grounds to short, and he beats the throw to first base, a fielder's choice. 2 down here, Mookie Betts. Little ground ball here to third base, and it skips past France into left field, and Hernandez alertly works his way to third. And Betts takes second base. LA trying to take this game in the 9th inning. They give a double there, I believe, to Betts. Next up, Carlos Asuaje, and the pitch gets away from Schaefer, and Hernandez scores to win the game. Just a terrible bottom of the 9th inning. They didn't give an error to France, but he should have made that play. And then the wild pitch, because it was close, I wanted to basically play out the rest of the game here in the bottom of the 9th inning. And it all happened so fast there, just like in a 3-pitch sequence. Just totally fell apart. Rogers gets the loss, and the Dodgers have unfortunately retaken first place in the NL West. We're now 28-20. We have not been playing our best baseball lately. As you can tell, we haven't had too many winning streaks here in May. April was much better for us. We then drop a series against the Diamondbacks, scoring 3 combined runs. So you're seeing the offense just not put it all together. Josh Bell has replaced Rafael Devers, and he's been one of our best hitters since Devers got hurt. But it's just not in the best spot right now. Now, against the Cubs, Jake DeGrom, ends the slump for us. He goes and gets the shutout, and Corbin Burns follows it up on the very next day. So the pitching really picks us up here against the Cubs to end the month on a high note, at least. And that should be like 2 of Burns' best starts now back to back. That takes us into a home series against the Phillies, and we lose 9-2. I'm getting very concerned about Andrew Heaney's spot in the rotation. Now, this game got out of hand, it looks like partially because of errors, but still, Heaney has struggled, and I don't think it's going to get much better. He's just not bouncing back from the ACL injury. He's given up way too many home runs, so we're probably going to be looking to make a trade if we can afford it. We are near the top of our budget right now. But Luis Severino will make another start today. His 12th on the year as we take on the Phillies again. I know we played them not too long ago. Trey at short. It's a bad throw to first base. It's an E6 right away. Here's Alec Boehm having a really nice season. Ground ball up the middle, and Trey has this one go under his glove. And then, I couldn't even control him here. They didn't give him an error for that one. I actually think that should have been an error, but I don't know. That one looked pretty makeable. So it's 2 on, nobody down for Bryce Harper in the first inning, and he hits it hard to third base. Thought about the tag, but do make the double play happen in time. We can't get the triple, but now 2 down, and Rhys Hoskins rips it to third base. Nice play by France. A 0 for Severino. Today, Rockies take on Spencer Howard. It's his very first start of the season. He's been playing out of the bullpen this year, and his first pitch is into center field. Base hit Brandon Nimmo. We got to start seeing some of these hitters step it up and help us get some victories. This is Bell grounding into a fielder's choice. Couple of bad throws here by the shortstops in the first inning. And that extends things here. Ty France. He has not been as good as he was a year ago. Definitely started the year pretty cold. Full count here to France. Bell leaves early, and that's crushed to center field. Back deep in center, and this one is gone. Way out of here. A tape measure shot, 453 feet, to one of the deepest parts of Coors Field. That's a strong swing, and if he gets hot for a little while, it can definitely help make up for the loss of Devers. And he really is one of the better power bats I think we have on this team. And how he plays this year is going to determine what kind of a contract he gets at the end of the season. It's a free agent or a contract year for him. 2-0 Colorado, and here's David Dahl, who crushed a 3-run blast against us the last time we played. Sevy's ahead and puts him away with the fastball, strike 3. JT Realmuto hitting behind David Dahl and striking out on the slider. Severino settling in nicely. Back to the top of the order as this one is dropped in right field, and good speed here by Urbina, who's going to get there at second base. Stretches that into a double. Gives Alec Boehm a chance. And he's jammed. Shallow center, out of reach, and that's going to score a run for the Phillies. Nice job with 2 down. Alec Boehm has been really tough in these games we've played against them. Bottom 3, this is Trey Turner with a base hit to center field. Good swing. Want to see him on the base paths because those singles can turn into doubles. He takes off and is in safely with the stolen base. His 9th on the season. Josh Bell, nobody down. High fly, left center field. A long run into the gap, and no one's going to get there. It is an automatic double. Turner comes home to score. It's 3-1 Rockies. Another run batted in for Josh Bell. The lead back to 2. Hoskins strikes out, challenging him right down the middle. You don't got to be perfect with Severino, that's for sure. But there's a drive. Left center hit well. Chasing after it, and that is Austin Martin who can't get there. And that is going to be a stand-up triple. Phillies with just one down. Real Muto waves at it and misses. Count goes full. And a ground ball up the middle and through. Dahl scores. It's 3-2. Trying to maintain the lead now, and this is Casey Martin, the 8-hitter. 1-2 count. Struck him out again, going right down the middle. Got a couple strikeouts in the inning that way. Not totally on purpose either. We go bottom 4. Austin Martin, line drive right field and down. He gets the start today in left. Geronimo gets the day off. And Martin's been pretty solid when he's gotten a chance. Severino trying to advance him. Nice catch at first and applying the tag. It's a double play, really unlucky. Stays 3-2 and we go top 5. 2 for 2 days so far for Alec Bohm, but Severino does get in front here, 0-2. Ground ball and through into right field. Bohm reaches again. And that means now Bryce Harper's up. He's hit .315 this year, 14 homers. He does have one against us. And he launches one to right center field. Nobody's going to get to it, and it's extra bases for Harper. Bohm waved around third. He will score, and Harper's in with the RBI triple. And this game is tied. The heart of this order has been so challenging in these games. Hoskins with 2 down, trying to bring Harper home to take the lead. Swung on and missed. There's the fastball, strike 1. On the outside corner. Now it's not down the middle. Count goes full. Hoskins strikes out. Harper left at third. Solid back and forth game today with the Rockies and Phillies. Let's go to the 6th inning. Severino, 84 pitches in. No call there, top of the zone. Good slider, 3-2, fouled off. Full counts. And missing, badly inside with the changeup. That is going to do it for Luis Severino. Decent outing, not his best, but time to make a change here. Scott Oberg coming in for his 28th appearance. Casey Martin with 2 down. Jammed, and that's popped up for Josh Bell. He'll put that away, and we finish off the 6th inning, still tied. Rockies go bottom 6. Brian Reynolds has been a little quiet this season, hitting .254 on the year. And that's a slider missing away. Howard falls behind 2-0. Lift off to center. This one's deep, and no one's going to chase after it. Reynolds gives the Rockies a 1-run lead. Number 7 going .465. Some center field moonshots tonight for the Rockies. The ball is flying as it starts to warm up here. And it's 4-3. Scott Oberg staying in. Little tapper back to him here. And that's out number 2. Of course, Alec Bohm next now. He's 3 for 3. And a good slider away to get ahead. 2 strikes. Not offering. Full count. Harper awaiting his turn. A high fly deep to left. Martin back at the wall, and that one leaves. A 4 for 4 day for Alec Bohm as he hits number 10. Just a towering fly. Those leave here in Coors, and that just was a bad pitch. Left the slider over the middle. Definitely nowhere near the target. And the Phillies have tied this game up. will bring in a fresh pitcher here, and Jose Alvarado has struggled. In to face Bryce Harper. And that's launched to left field. Martin going back again. At the wall. Can't bring it back, and the Phillies take the lead. 15 for Bryce Harper as he and Bohm go back-to-back with 2 down. Martin gets here a little late. It's over his other shoulder, too, so never really had a chance here, as you can tell in the slow-mo. I don't know what's up with Alvarado this year. That one smoked to left center field. Long run. Definitely feel like we have to make an addition here soon, as that throw is offline. Hoskins wants 3, and he won't get it. The inning comes to an end as he gets over-aggressive, and it's a 5-4 lead now for Philadelphia. They will go to their bullpen. Here is Vince Velasquez, having a decent year, good ERA, but high batting averages allowed. And Josh Bell hits one the other way. Maintaining a really high average, doing more than just supplying power. We're going to pinch run in this situation, get Ryan Valade out there. It's late in the ball game. His speed could be useful. France in the air. This is out to deep left field and down for extras. Valade makes his way to third, and halfway to second, France decides to turn back. They got the ball back in pretty quickly, but France gets the hanging breaking ball and takes advantage. First and third, nobody down for Brian Reynolds, 2 for 3. High fly, center field. Hit pretty well, setting up is Valade. He tags up from third, and this game is tied once again. Fantastic game the entire way through. But the job is not done. Rockies want to take the lead. Here is Solak having a quiet night. Ground ball up the middle and through, base hit. France to second. 2 on, 2 down. And here is Amart. Got him in the trade with Toronto. And he pops up the fastball that was thrown over the plate into center to send us to the 9th. All tied at 5. And Sir Anthony Dominguez comes out. Not a save situation, but with so many pitchers already used the last couple days, he's fresh and he's in there. Casey Martin, 0-1. There's a fastball in there. Getting ahead is so big for him. Strike 3 on the fastball. His control has been shaky all season. Back to the top of the order, and that one almost hits Urbina, and he tried to act like it did, and then he puts up the bunt. Didn't put it down. That thing is popped up for Schaefer to end the inning. So we're going bottom 9. It's a walk-off or nothing here for the Rockies. David Geronimo is coming off the bench. The off day is over. 2-1. Fouled off the changeup from Velasquez. Struck him out on the fastball. Same pitch that he struck out on in the previous game against the Dodgers. And that's a called strike here against Brandon Nimmo. Good curveball for strike 2. 2 strikes. Got him. Chasing the curveball in the dirt. Real Muto makes the throw 2 away. We'd love to avoid going to extra innings. It's all up to Trey Turner as the changeup misses away. And the count is full. Ball 4. Turner reaches. Phillies go into their bullpen. Jake Woodford. 27th appearance on the season. And now with us pinch running Valade earlier, he does take an at-bat. There goes Turner. Was that a pitch out? Because curveballs like never end up there. But why would you pitch out with a curveball? A base hit wins the game. Valade jammed into foul territory and no one's there. 1-2 from Woodford. On the ground, chopped to short. Quick flip. Got him at first base and we'll head to the 10th. I wanted to avoid this because the bullpen was just not rested. But Alex Colomé comes out. 32nd appearance. Definitely a guy we trust a lot, but he was working off a short rest here. Bohm leads off. Chopper back to Colomé, out number 1, but the extra inning runner advances to third. Now Bryce Harper inside, trying to be careful. Strike 2, chasing the low fastball. Colomé trying to put him away. Ground ball, knocked down at short, and the throw not in time. Harper beats it out, an infield single to put the Phillies up a run. It just feels like every time the middle of this order comes up, someone makes something happen and they score. Strike 3 there for Colomé. Now David Dahl, and that's a fastball, top of the zone, 2-2. Got him out in front. So the Phillies do bring home the extra inning runner, and now hope that Archie Bradley can shut it down bottom 10. He struggled mightily against lefties, but he's in to face the righty Ty France. Valade and his speed is in at second. That is a drive deep to left field, and Ty France walks us off. One pitch for Archie Bradley and the game is over. France with his second homer of the night. An electrifying game-winning blast, and the Rockies take another great game at home. We've had a thing for the dramatic finishes here in Denver. Here it is. Maybe should have warmed up a bit longer. 3 homers on the night for the Rockies, and every one you knew it off the bat. You weren't going to see it again. This one's way in the back row. See ya into the concourse or whatever is back there. I have no idea. Probably just an exit. But Ty France is your MVP, and that's what it's all about here. We got so much talent. There should be games that Ty France takes over and games that Brian Reynolds takes over. So a great job here by the Rockies, although they have slipped a bit. Obviously, the Dodgers have won 8 out of their last 10. It's a 2.5 game lead. It's going to be tough the rest of the way. Rafael Devers comes back in 28 days. So if you do the counting, first week of July, he is going to be back in this range. So we'll have him a couple weeks before the All-Star break. He still leads us in home runs with 16 and leads us in RBIs with 37. We still miss the MVP candidate. Luis Severino had a great episode again. We went through a couple of his starts. He still has a higher WAR, K per 9, lower FIP, lower home run per 9, lower walk rate than Jake DeGrom. He is pitching better this season. And if we check out some of the award progress here, we see Freddie Freeman is now the MVP favorite in the National League. Yordan Alvarez in the American League with 19 home runs. The Cy Young race now is interesting because we have 2 candidates. Jake DeGrom over Severino. They're giving him, I think, a lot of points here because of the wins. That shouldn't matter. I guess a higher ERA too, or a better ERA, but Sevy has been better. And we'll see how that Cy Young race heats up. But in the American League, pay attention here, John Means. We traded for him last year. I decided to not bring him back because I felt like he was just okay and getting older, didn't really have the strikeout stuff. And he's had a fantastic season in Cleveland. You might ask, what if you just trade for him again? No. He's on a 4-year, like $50 million contract. That isn't going to happen. But I might look to make a move. I also just might say, all right, Ethan Small is going to start. And we'll figure it out in the bullpen. Maybe we can bring up somebody. But it's been nice to see Small stabilize that spot because it was a weakness last year. And then you have players like Alvarado struggling, so taken away from the bullpen isn't on the top of my favorite things to do, but gotta do something. But next episode, we're also going to have the MLB draft, and I think I have around 50 players here fully scouted. Went full this year on most of these players. And I really have no idea what to expect. There are no like draft projections or a mock draft, and we made the playoffs last year. So will I have a chance to take any of these fantastic prospects? I have no idea, but I hope that I scouted enough to where our first round pick can really count, and hopefully I can come back in the second and third with some quality additions as well. But hey, if I had my pick of anybody, give me Gary James, 20-year-old outfield prospect from California. Everything is really good. I mean, he just looks like an awesome prospect. But that is going to do it for this episode with the Rockies, and we are now 2 episodes away from episode 100. I'm hoping to make that one special and feel different. I haven't always celebrated the milestone episodes, but I don't know, I might just do like a really long episode with that one or something. Not sure how else I can make it super special other than just try to play well and throw a lot into it. But thank you for your support in this series. I love playing this. This is so much fun. Please leave a like if you are enjoying the Rockies franchise and enjoyed today's video. Subscribe to the channel, and have a great day, everybody. I will see you all next time.